almost at the end of our road trip.
After 2 weeks road tripping through the UK from the highest peaks to the deepest mines of Snowdonia, through the beautiful landscapes of the Lake Districts and across the Scottish Highlands, fighting midges and enjoying epic sunrises, we have come to the final stage of this unforgettable trip.
We're now in Northumberland. We gotta do a little coastal drive and check a few castles at the coastline. And we start here at Berwick-upon-Tweed, which is a small historic town at the border to Scotland. So Berwick is quite nice, lovely little town at the coast. But now let's check out Lindisfarne Castle.
It is a medieval castle on Holy Island, just a short drive from Berwick.
We're driving through the ocean onto an island. You can only cross this when there is low tide, because when high tide the road is on the water. Yeah, so this is Holy Island. There is an old priory on the island, and then obviously the beautiful Lindisfarne Castle. It feels quite nice, and you can also see the Berwick Castle all the way in the background. So we're now on our second day in Northumberland, and the sun has decided to come out, which is super nice. So we are again exploring a bit the coastline, do the coastal drive, and there is plenty of castles like the one here in Warkworth Castle. And then after this we're going to visit the Alnwick Castle, which apparently was the inspiration for Hogwarts in the Harry Potter movies. We didn't only find castles on this coastal route, but we also found this super beautiful beach in Alnmouth. It's a bit cold and it's quite windy, but it's really, really beautiful. And here we are at Alnwick Castle. Super nice, obviously crowded, don't expect to be alone, but it's nice to wander around and see the castle, which definitely reminds me of Hogwarts. Alright, next stop, Hadrian's Wall. And here we are at the Hadrian's Wall. We got up very early in the morning to catch the sunrise. Beautiful, but it's very windy and it's quite cold. But as always, it's worth getting up that early and get some nice pictures. We were all alone, walking a tiny bit along the wall. And I mean, the crazy thing is, if you imagine this was built by the Romans like 2000 years ago, and you can it's still preserved very, very well. Quite some steps you need to take. The whole path is going up and down very much, but it's a super, super nice walk. And it's just beautiful. The scenery and landscapes is quite nice. Mission sunrise at Hadrian's Wall, I would say successful.
Accomplished.
And now, let's get some breakfast. We deserve it. Refreshed after breakfast, and we are now at Housesteads Roman fort, which is apparently the best preserved Roman fort anywhere in the world.
We decided to visit the little museum first, where you can admire some of the precious artifacts from Roman times which they found on site. Then wandering through the ruins and imagining how life must have been here 1700 years ago.
So these were the toilets, and they're exceptionally well preserved. I've never seen it like this. And now, obviously, they're at the bottom of the hill, so they used the rainwater for kind of a natural flush. And they even had 2 tanks where they collected water if there was no rain. So that's quite impressive, actually.
So that was nice. The Housesteads Roman fort and the Hadrian's Wall around it. It's a quite nice section as well, but nothing compared to this morning when everything was empty. And now it's time to go to the Vindolanda Museum.
It's not only a museum, it's actually the ruins of a Roman fort that you can visit as well.
So the fort is quite impressive, especially as you think that the whole area was all buried and they just discovered it in the 20th century. But now let's check the museum, what kind of Roman artifacts they found when they were digging the whole fort out.
Some shoe shopping.
It's crazy how similar it is to our shoes still.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the museum was really impressive, right?
Yeah, amazing collection.
Yeah.
Very well preserved things. Like best parts were the wooden tablets, including a birthday invitation.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, you think of it, that's a written birthday invitation that is almost 2,000 years old and it's all preserved. That's really amazing. So if you ever come to this area, you definitely need to come visit Vindolanda Museum. Our next stop, Rome. No, just kidding, that's a bit too far. But our last stop is gonna be York.
In York, we took it fairly easy, exploring the old town and its beautiful minster. Perfect end to an amazing road trip we won't forget so quickly. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, stay safe and healthy. Bye bye.